from Los Angeles. This is Montserrat Radio.
In the spirit of the war against fake news, Montserrat Radio presents The Fake News Show, conspiracy news and a different point of view of current events. And now your hosts, Benny Wilson and Thomas Christian.
Hello. Good evening, everybody, and good morning to some places around the world. This is your host, Benny. Tonight, we have a very interesting show. I'm gonna try to answer some questions that I've been receiving lately. I probably will not be able to answer all the questions because, to tell you the truth, I'm trying to not to be controversial about it, but I'm gonna try my very best to answer the questions that you guys have. Just give me just 1 second here, since right now just delivering my letter to all of you as we're speaking, and well, you know, these things happen, especially when you're running out of time. You have to do this on the last minute. But I hope that you guys understand this. So anyway, some of the questions that you guys have, they're not complicated for me, but I'd rather not say anything because the same thing, there's people out there who don't want you to know anything, and they will try everything to just destroy it, So for that in mind, I will prevent to answer those questions. They're really good questions, just to tell you the truth. But I'd rather not answer those questions yet, at least right now. Not because I don't know him. I do know him. It's just that I don't want to be controversial, and I don't want to stop and ruin it for everybody, So just to let you know, tonight's show is gonna be answering questions. Some of them are coming from my email, and some of them are coming from my Facebook page. If you're not in my Facebook page, you can email me at BennyIntelRB. That's Benny with B-E-N as a Nancy Y. Intel, I-N-T-E-L, R as a Romeo, V as a Victor, at gmail.com. That's BennyIntelRB at gmail.com. Email me, and I can add you to my Facebook page, as I know that many people cannot find me on Facebook, unfortunately. So I will try to help you out and give you the information that you guys need. Everything looking good right now. Everybody's expecting to celebrate here in the United States also. And hopefully we will all be on our way to a new life. For now, let me go back to my questions, and I will try to be as quickly as possible. If I can only find the questions here. Hold on. There you go. All right. So this one comes from Sharon Covington. Sharon says that she goes, the first question: how can we get the big banks who are exchanging us to release our funds so that we can deposit the majority in credit unions and community banks? Well, okay, that's a good question. And then says, do we get cashier checks, or is it safe to wire transfer millions different banks without the feds freezing out our bank accounts? Are we going to move your funds from bank to bank? Okay, let me just answer the first question. Okay, the most secure way of transferring funds from one bank to another bank is to wire. Now, you can debate anything with me that you can get a cashier check and they will let you go with a cashier check valuing millions of dollars. You can debate with me. I'm not saying it's not possible. It is possible. Would it be smart? Not at all. The most secure way, safe way, and transparent way is wiring money. Why? Number one, because it's an electronic wiring. As you know, money is just digits. Number two is because you're making your transfer transparent to the IRS, to the government. They want to know where you're falling your fortune to. They want to know where you are. So that's the most secure way, is to wire the funds. You can even make good deals with your banker when you exchange and ask them if they can just make a free wire transfer. They can do that. They can do anything you want as long they think they can get your business. Yes. So let me find out. The second question is, let's say that do we get cashier checks, or is it safe? Well, I already answered that. Why are you going to invest to generate income from your exchange proceeds? Okay, this is a question to me. Where am I going to invest in my income? I mean, my exchange. That's a great question, and that comes to to make my announcement. Okay, my announcement is that after we exchange, I will still be around because I'm for the first time ever, I will try to provide you with excellent investments opportunities. Right now, I'm getting in contact with many of my potential investors, and I will be so happy to provide you with that information if you want to invest your some of your money with us. And I believe that I have gained the trust for many of you. I'm not here to steal your money. I'm not here to even provoke any kind of a scam at all. You know, these are very genuine 100% investments for serious people from businesses that been around for many years. One of them has been around for 20 years. And I'd be happy to give you the information you need for those people who are looking to generate more money than what they have right now. Definitely is the best idea, because you cannot rely on non-practice money, or what I would call is you can never rely on your principal. You see, many people don't know this, but I'm sorry. Many people don't know this, but if you have like $20 million and you know that you can buy a house cash, buying a house cash definitely, you know, is a good idea. But an excellent idea would be buy a house from other people's money. And what is other people's money? Is by buying it through a bank, through a loan, and just use your capital as a collateral. Why? Well, because you never touch the principal. I don't know one millionaire, and I know a lot of millionaires that using their principal all the time. They don't. They use loans. They get loans. They use other people's money. They pay the interest, because if that property all of a sudden vanish in the air, like for example a fire, an earthquake, especially we that live in California, we are very, very aware of this. For those people who live in states where tornadoes are around, that will be a complete good idea. If anything happened to your property, you don't lose anything. Everything is covered by your loan, by your bank. So that's a great idea. You know, if you buy a house through a loan using other people's money, you're not touching your principal. So that's one of good practices that you need to learn. The other question is, explain why and how they are going to make lottery annuities like payments with our exchange money. Is this the case? How do we take millions from the proceeds to another bank? Okay, that is part of the logistics. I mentioned it in the chat room. What is a logistic? A logistic is basically the plan that they wanted to implement to everyone who's going to exchange. The logistics will be controlled by bank and IRS. And the reason why they want to do is because, let's just say that you just want to go and exchange $100,000 in exchange. And when you do that, you pay your own your tax of that amount of $100,000, but you have millions of dollars more to exchange. And you're looking for to go and exchange it from one bank to another bank. Before you know it, you pay in different tax of rackets of taxes from different amounts of money. And if you do everything separately, you pay more taxes than when you do it all in one. So if you change all your money in one bank, after you pay the taxes of that amount, then you can go ahead and wire from one bank to another bank. Then they will tell you, okay, we're going to follow this contract and you're going to be this annuity of this amount of money that you're leaving in this bank, and it's going to be totally different than the other banks. They're going to pay you that. I don't know when the racket of annuities, yearly annuities will begin. I believe it will probably begin after $500,000. that's when they're gonna tell you